broadcasting from Chicago as the Bulls get ready to take the hardwood here at the United Center. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Looking at Chicago, they took the win in their last game against the Magic in Orlando. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
Executed on the road, stayed focused, stayed consistent with who you are as a team.
Well, sometimes the away games brings guys together. It's you versus the world in that situation.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're the backcourt. Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Tatum in at the 3 slot. About halfway through the season, Smitty, at this point, how much can teams really improve?
I think if you have younger guys, you start to see those guys develop. Then also, if you have a lot of new guys, you see the chemistry start to form. And then a lot of times you can improve when you have guys coming back from injuries. A lot goes into a season. It's a roller coaster kind of effect. But it's good when you start to see teams put it together at the halfway point.
All about managing time, managing games, and injuries.
You're so true.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Brad Stevens for just a minute. Now, these teams are tied 1-1 in the season series, and I asked him what the keys were to winning tonight. He said they have to find a way to get around the rim protection they're about to face. He wants his guys to be aggressive, but smart about the shots they take. We'll see if they have listened to him, Kevin.
And David, thank you. What do you think, guys? Smart to center their game plan around the opposing defense?
I kind of feel like you have to. This is an opponent so good at taking away the best weapon on the other side. So you have to be ready to come at them in different ways.
This is always an exhausting opponent to play, so it would be huge for them if some of their bench players could step up and contribute today.
Here's Allen. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Carter kicks to Dunn. Over Irving. Dunn shot's good.
His bread and butter is the mid-range area. Chris Dunn carves out a solid look for himself.
Irving passes to Tatum. Horford with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Passes it to Irving. And the pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Over Allen. A nice shot by Tatum.
And his ability to knock down shots from the mid-range. I mean, he just seems to roll that ball so easily off his fingertips. It looks like it's going in every time.
Now, here's Dunn. He had 10 points in the win against the Magic in Orlando. Good on the bucket. Allen's got 5. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Irving. Tatum kicks to Horford. Down low. Here's Irving. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I like this from Kyrie. Looking for a high percentage shot, settling for nothing less.
Allen outside. Carter dishes to Dunn. Looking for Allen and gets it there.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here we felt it. Irving passes to Tatum. Back to Irving. Brown against Levine. Brown kicks to Irving. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
What's nice about this in-between area for Kyrie, compared to going to the rim, he has a little more room to get his shot off.
Now here's Allen. He's coming off a 40-point game against Orlando.
We also got to mention what he did on the defensive end. Racked up a number of steals, too.
Here's Levine. Here's Dunn. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Irving dishes to Tatum. Horford kicks to Irving. Tatum at the elbow. Fader on the way. And again, it's Boston converting.
How about the attitude Tatum has? I mean, if he has room to shoot, he is going to let it fly.
Allen finds Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. and slam dunk by Allen.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Brown the pass to Horford. Down against Irving. Overdone, and again it's Boston converting.
I like what he's given them tonight. Efficient offense that's helped fuel this lead.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. And with all the drama, Greg, that has followed Irving the past few seasons, he reached out to Kobe Bryant for some guidance.
And just like Irving and LeBron had to go their own ways, so did Kobe and Shaq. Very few players know what it's like to be in a situation like Irving, but Kobe's one of them. And Kobe gave Irving the confidence to not be afraid of standing out in his career decisions, and so far it's paid off handsomely.
Here's Dunn, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. 5 to shoot. Here's Allen, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Allen's got 11 points.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in a zone.
Brown dishes to Horford. Back to Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown, going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
Here's Dunn. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And guys, Chris Dunn has outstanding physical tools. Long arms, athletic, great upside at the defensive end.
Now here's Irving. 17 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Also, you have to mention the rebounding, another area where he excelled.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down who has the ball last.
And a lot of scoring here early on. This is the type of game the fans love to see.
I love it. Really, both teams running plays that fit the personnel, going back and forth.
Now here's Tatum. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And Dunn has the size to guard either backcourt spot.
I agree. A good rebounder for a guard. Gets a lot of steals. He plays with a high energy level.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Pass to Irving. Knocks it loose. The dish now to Tatum. And the shot goes in. He has 6.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 1. On the wing, Levine feeds it to Allen. Over Tatum, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Irving kicks to Williams. Horford the pass to Tatum. Back to Horford. Over Carter. Horford no luck.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
To the paint. Here's Dunn. Count that one. Now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Especially on the road. You're hoping for any extra contributions.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And out of of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Morris. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Hayward holding down the forward spots. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're at the backcourt. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle.
That's nice patience by Zach LaVine, finding the open man, not trying to do it all himself.
Outside Irving. Tatum on the wing. Over Allen. Shot clock at 5. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Bulls leading by 4. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Austin's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. Markkanen, he's checked in for Parker. And a change for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Irving looking over the floor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, for so long, so many were wondering what Kyrie was thinking when he left Cleveland. What is clear now, though, is that Irving doesn't think about it and has flourished on his own. It seems that he really did just need his own team to become the player he's become.
Inside, Allen throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
For Chicago, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Magic was sensational. He scored 40 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
It's going to be tough. I'm sure their entire defensive game plan is centered around how to stop him. They're going to be all over him.
Brown kicks to Irving. Kept alive. A shot by Williams, no good. Chicago leading by 5. The 10-footer. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Celtics have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Tatum's shot is off. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Count it.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
Allen kicks to Levine. Pass to Markkanen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Back to Allen. Over Tatum. Bank shot, no good. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Irving. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Terrific body control from Kyrie and the showtime finish.
Chicago making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. And when it comes to big men who can really handle the basketball, there aren't many of them, but there are a few, and they're pretty good at it, the bigs.
You know, I think the best at this, and we don't consider him a big, but he's close to 7 feet, is Kevin Durant.
Right.
Handling the basketball for a big. DeMarcus Cousins is really good. You look at guys like LaMarcus Aldridge, not bad. Blake Griffin, for his size, being able to handle the basketball. We have so many guys that have that skill set, and they're 6'10" and above.
Irving against Dunn. Irving kicks to Williams. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And too long on the shot.
A mix-up with the defense leaves him wide open from mid-range, a shot he usually makes.
And it's Carter missing.
I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
Brown, good.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Dunn passes to Carter. Here's Allen. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Allen's got 24 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Poked away, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Chicago. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, there's the Celtics, 2 games back.
And, you know, for the Celtics, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
That's been the key. This coaching staff knows what their strengths are. They play to those strengths. That's how they've gotten the most out of their talent.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Irving kicks to Brown. High arcing shot. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Carter. Allen trying to break free. Passes it to Markkanen. And the layup falls. Markkanen's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Irving passes to Tatum, and there's the foul. It'll go on AI. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Markkanen dishes to Allen. Back to Markkanen. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Markkanen's got his 3rd basket of the night. Down against Irving. 14 feet away. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
We're seeing the full arsenal here tonight. Uncle Drew turning up.
Carter kicks to Allen. Over Tatum. Allen's shot is off. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They demonstrate a real tenacity on the glass and made their presence felt. We'll see if they can repeat that kind of play.
There's Levine, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 4.
He has length and he has athleticism. Both of those help him operate inside and beat good defenses.
Irving finds Horford. Williams up on top. He's guarded by Markkanen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And boy, Robert Williams, big athletic guy who just doesn't back down. Still polishing his game, polishing that skill set, but when he's focused, he's absolutely spectacular.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Carter, and it's Valentine in for Markkanen. Dunn passes to Allen. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Dunn. It's good from long range. Dunn's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. Maybe the most amazing thing about Williams outside the alley-oops is this shot-blocking presence he gives you on the floor.
Yeah, he's one of the few guys that protect the rim from anywhere on the court. Tough inside, able to get out on shooters, and plays with an attitude. Menacing.
You have to be careful with the ball around Dunn. He'll pick it and send it back the other direction.
Morris dishes to Irving. 1:29 left to play here in the half. They get it again. Out to Morris from outside the arc. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
Levine finds Portis. Dunn outside. For 3, Levine. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice form, the elbow right in line. Zach LaVine has a fantastic looking shot.
On its way from Irving for 2. It's rebounded by Portis. Chicago leading by 7. There's the pass to Allen. Off with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Tatum's shot is off.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Back to Allen. Pass to Portis. Kicks to Levine. Here's Dunn. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
No wasted trips at all.
And so it's Chicago heading to the bench with a 7. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Really an incredible game from AI.
I tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
There were some great Kodak moments there for sure. Hopefully, we'll see some more in this second half.
Dunn and Levine are the guard set. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. And it's Allen in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Irving against Dunn. Irving attacking. Rebound by the Bulls. Allen left side. Levine for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Levine's got 8 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Irving up top. Dunn covering. Irving kicks to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 13 points for Jason Tatum.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
Outside Irving. He kicks it to Horford. No good on the triple. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Allen. And he uses the glass on the layup. Allen's got 30 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Celtics trail by 13. Outside Williams. Back to Irving for the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Irving's got 20.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
Well, it feels quite a while ago that the Bulls put up 72 wins in a regular season.
Well, the Warriors beat that mark 2 decades later, and that was a few years ago. But give the Bulls credit. They've been trying to put together a contender. It's just kind of hard to find another Michael Jordan.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Al Horford is a multiple all-star. And if you count his stats, you miss what he brings to the table. When you factor in his passing, his defense, his efficiency, he does all the things that help you win. Coach Brad Stevens said, Al Horford averaging 15 points a game for you is like other guys averaging 27. Kevin?
The definition of a pro. Terrific guy. Thank you, D.A. Pass to Horford. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And Smitty, hyper-athletic guards like Chris Dunn, until they get to the NBA, they often don't really need a perimeter shot.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin, but he's making strides with that shot. He's tweaked his form a little bit. He used to shoot more from his chest. He's getting that set point up a little higher.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. That's tipped. Williams passes to Irving. At the elbow, Horford. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Carter. He's right around 9 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Carter. Tatum passes to Horford. The kick out to Irving. Overdone. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Horford. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Lopez outside. Back to Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
Celtics trail by 16. That one falls. Horford's got 5 points so far.
He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
Dunn dishes to Lopez. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's Allen slamming it down.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Irving passes to Tatum. Back to Irving. The 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Irving finds Horford. Back to Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
Passes to Markkanen. Allen outside. Here's Dunn. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Celtics trail by 18. Irving with it. 24 points for him. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
You got to close off the lane to the basket. Tatum is just so good at creating angles to attack.
And stolen by Tatum. Goes up and slam dunk by Tatum.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time. Steve, we know plenty of NBA players who are still inconsistent at the free throw line. Just how much of a skill issue is free throw shooting and how much is mental?
You know, I think for a lot of guys that are up in size, just being able to shoot the basketball, I tried it shooting a volleyball when your hands are so big, and that is tough, and that's a skill. But then I see a lot of guys mentally, you can tell is bothering them because they change their routine from year after year. They keep finding different ways. They have to get comfortable, put in the work, and just stick to it. I think they go too too many different these shooting coaches saying, I have a quick fix, and usually it doesn't work, the quick fix.
On the court for the Celtics, Irving at point with Brown to his side. There at the backcourt. Horford is out there with Williams, and it's Tatum in at the small forward. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Boston Celtics. Steve, looks like we may not have any more sleeved jerseys anymore. As you look back, is this the end of an era or the end of an error, a mistake?
Either way, I am happy, Kevin. I just didn't like the look.
I am too.
And I couldn't imagine being a player, being able to try to shoot the basketball with sleeves.
It made no sense.
Not at all. So I'm looking forward not to see guys wearing, I would call it T-shirts.
Yeah.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
In the corner, it's Levine. Six on the shot clock. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Levine. 40 points for Allen.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Irving with it, working on Payne, and a dunk by Horford.
Fantastic isolation player, Kyrie. But on that play, he made a play for others.
Here's Allen. It's Chicago with another bucket.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Brown kicks to Horford, and stolen by Payne. There's the pass to Lopez. Now here's Payne, guarded by Tatum. Payne dishes to Allen. It's good. Allen's got 44.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Irving to the inside. Williams kicks to Irving. For star players, even after a loss, Steve, they're asked to give press conferences after the games. Talk about how difficult that is for a player in the moments after a very difficult defeat.
And this is where you have to use your teammates and obviously your PR guys around the team to help you and obviously gather yourself before you get a chance to go in there, because it's tough. You're running high with emotions and sometimes the wrong type of emotions.
Yes.
But I also, Kevin, would love to see on the media side, there are some questions I just don't agree with. I think you should get a yellow card. You ask a dumb question, and if you get a red card, you can't ask any more questions for that series.
I think you'd be handing me cards after everything I say. I'd have a pile of cards in front of
Kevin,
me.
Not at all.
And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
The anticipation of Kyrie steals it away, kicks off the fast break.
The Bulls have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Levine kicks to Allen. Here's Felicio. And here is Allen. Over Tatum. Here's Lopez. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And then Allen slams it in.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
Takes it from 10. Chicago grabs the miss. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bean passes to Lopez, and he gets it to go.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
On the wing, Irving. And he drops it in from the low post. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
The little teardrop effective shot for Kyrie when he doesn't want to take it all the way to the rim.
Allen against Tatum. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Allen kicks to Payne. 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Levine. Shoots over Brown. Levine can't hit. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Irving. Steve, more and more we're seeing NBA players speak out on societal issues. Do you think it's gone too far in any way, or do you think it should go even farther?
No, I think players should speak up. I think in all, all our 4 major sports, in any possible way, I think guys should get a chance to weigh in on what they feel individually. Freedom of speech, and I think our players is just like everybody else. You have freedom of speech. You should be allowed to speak up on issues.
Levine finds Allen, and Brown over to help. Here's Levine, plays it up and banks it in.
You see Levine's filled out his frame, shakes off contact, and completes the play.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Allen against Tatum. Felicio with a rebound. Chicago's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Allen outside. Kicks to Lopez. Allen surveying the D. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Payne. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Brown against Levine. Brown dishes to Irving. Fires it up. And he drops that one in. Irving's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Tremendous form on the jump shot. One of the reasons Kyrie's so consistent with it.
Back to Allen. Banked in off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here is Irving. Guarded closely. Well, we've seen the growth of the G League, especially in how much it's been utilized for player development. A lot of guys going up to the NBA level. Steve, how do you think we'll see this evolve over the next 10 years?
I think the G League and this partnership with the NBA and teams has been fantastic. It's kind of similar to baseball right now in the minor leagues, and the teams have done a great job of having the flexibility to bring guys up and down. I love it for a lot of these young guys to get a chance to develop and also be a part of, I would say, the big team.
Excellent point. Brown the pass to Irving. The kick out to Brown. Good D by Lopez.
Uh-oh, he misses the bunny. I think he thought somebody was coming over to contest it.
Allen finds Lopez. That shot off. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the...
Again, what an avalanche!
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now third in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, G.A., you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out.
His play this season has moved him past Kobe. Yes, Kobe being Bryant for most 50-point games in a season. I can still remember that incredible 2007 year for Kobe, and that has been bested.
Here's Valentine, and he drops it in from the low post.
and just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
And a wide open look for Irving. Boston, no good that time either. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Allen kicks to Payne. Allen passes to Portis. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player, just the relationship you have with the fans.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put it